You get these horrendous type of people, the most vile, lowest form of human being, and then you got the other people. Welcome back to Two Bros 5 Feet Apart.
I'm Kasper.
I'm Renee, and we actually before recording this, Kasper thought of a name to name our fan base, and this is official.
I don't care. It's official.
It's official. No matter what the fan base or I say.
Yeah, I don't care what they say. I don't care what you say. You don't have to call them that if you don't want to, or if you don't want to. But I personally will always refer to them as that.
What is it? What's
Little chicken fingers.
Little chicken fingers.
Little chicken fingies.
LCF.
You work at the LCF.
No,
I work at KFC. Sponsor us.
Sponsor us, KFC. Can you imagine a collab? Our shirts will have little chicken fingers on them.
Do they make chicken fingers?
I think so. Yeah.
Should we get a sponsor?
That'd be so cool. We could have our own meal. It'll be chicken fingers. It'll be called little chicken fingers.
No, because I'm being dead fucking serious right now. I'm calling them right now.
you had KFC on the
Hello,
line.
Colonel Sanders. I have the Sanders. Give me the Colonel.
We haven't uploaded since last week. We've been busy.
Life is stressing me the fuck out.
You want to explain what's been going on in your life recently? What's been stressing you out?
What if I just said no? Just like no.
I can't really force you to open up about, but I could explain about what's been going on with me.
Why don't you start?
I started
I feel
off?
like you never start. I always start stuff. I think.
All right. I'll start it off. It's been really busy mentally wise, but outside of that, I don't think it's really been busy. I just been in my room. I've gotten a new job recently, building stages, and just recently I actually built the stage for Coldplay.
You built Coldplay.
I built Coldplay. Yeah.
Was it like a concert?
Yeah, there was a concert. It was it was at a stadium, a big stadium in Arizona. State Farm Stadium.
State Farm.
Yeah, State Farm Stadium.
Like a good. Are we gonna get?
Not until they sponsor us, we could say that.
True. I'll clap and some dude in a red shirt will come up behind me. Is that the place that you sent me a picture of and I thought it was all Legos?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was that place. That place was huge, by the way. But it was fun. It was genuinely, I had genuine fun working there. Besides the people, which, I mean, they were fine. Just the second day, there was a lot of arguments, which led to a lot of work not being done.
Arguments how?
It was just communication was bad, and we didn't know what to do, and we needed to get things done a certain way. So it was a bunch of that.
So what do you do personally?
What do I do? Well, I like to say to anyone that I'm just a body. You tell me what to do and I'll do it. I'm not there to argue. I'm not there to lead, because honestly, both sound super stressful and not worth the time. You know, I don't get paid to do that. Same with getting hurt. I don't get paid to get hurt. I only get paid like $20, so I'm not putting my life on the line just to build a set.
$20 an hour?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
But that's what the recap is for me. Mentality and building Coldplay.
Build it. You created Coldplay.
Yeah.
How many people are in Coldplay?
I think it's four band members. Well, for the whole team of Coldplay, I have no idea. The team of Coldplay probably contains more than just 4.
How many people play in the cold? I need to know. I need to know now.
Are you a fan of Coldplay?
I would like to say yes, but if you asked me for any of the names of the songs or any of the names of the band members, I couldn't tell you anything. Like, in theory, I have listened to their music and I enjoy their music. In practice,
you're not obsessed with them.
No. Would I go see them in concert? Maybe.
If you got invited to.
If I got invited.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like there's some bands in which I listen to them and it'll be cool to see them live, but I need an extra person to be there to be telling me that they want to go do it.
I will not seek out tickets that are super expensive to go see Coldplay unless someone already invited me and like wanted to pay for half of it.
Yeah. And especially with those huge stadiums, if a band is playing in a big stadium, you know pit tickets are going to be expensive.
Yeah. And then you'll be like in the back looking at a screen to see them better.
And it costs $40 each.
Yeah. The actual band members look about this big. For reference, it's like an ant.
A Lego.
A Lego people. The little minifigures of Coldplay. They should do a Lego set. We should do a Lego set.
For us?
Yeah.
Anyone, let us know. Please. I would pay. I would personally pay for that.
I will suck brick and stud for a Lego set.
So, how has life been going for you? What's been keeping you busy?
Everything. Currently stressing because we have some friends back in town, and or we'll be back in town in like a week or whatever. And I have no time to see them coming up, and any friends that are already here has been trying to make plans, and it's always like one of us working. Sucks that we can't all hang out together. That's stressing me out. And the reason we can't is because I've been working. Same job as last time, just more hours. I went from 2 nights to 4 nights, and it's 4 consecutive nights, which is kind of bullshit to me personally, but it's fine.
And it's all on the weekend too.
Yeah, they were like, this isn't slander, so I can't get fired for this, but they were like, we want you to do the busier days, which I was fine with. Like, I'll take more hours, I'll work the busier days because I'm youthful and spry. But they were like, which the busier days are Wednesday to Sunday, anywhere between there. We don't want to put you on the entire weekend. So it's like, okay, they'll give me Fridays off, which is Fridays is like the one day I asked for off to begin with before I started working there. But now I'm working Friday, Saturday, and Saturday night. So like it's Saturday to Sunday morning. So then I work Sunday morning, come home and sleep half of Sunday. So I basically don't have a Sunday.
Yeah, that's half your day gone.
Yeah. So virtually no weekend. But I think they only did it because so I went on vacation recently, but I got sick prior to that. Mm-hmm. And then I was sick, right? And then I went to vacation, but like the day I woke up like super early, got in the shower, got dressed, packed all my shit. I felt fine the entire time. Drove there, spent my time there. I felt perfectly fine. The night before we were supposed to come home, I started feeling like crap again. Sort of like getting better, but like still kind of like sick-ish.
Maybe you just don't like living here.
I think it's just a mentality thing. I think
maybe it's just because you don't want to be here. You want to be in California instead.
I want to be on the beach of California, not caring about the world. Like I just want to live there for free. Not have to work.
You could be homeless there for free.
I want to have millions of dollars. But I really do think it's like, I mean, like I could feel my body like being kind of sick, you know, but I feel like it is like a mentality thing. So when I work, I don't do much during the day when I get home. So I'm just usually like in bed and then I go to work again, which yesterday I like left and I got Dairy Queen for dinner. So all I ate for dinner was Dairy Queen. I've been sick. I've been working. I went on vacation.
You've been busy.
Yeah. Which also personally, I don't know if you feel this way, but vacation to me doesn't feel like time off work.
For me personally, not really, because I mean, I got a new job. So it's like, I'm going on vacation and I probably won't be working when I come back. Like I won't be expecting to go straight to work the day after I come back, you know, or I won't be going to work the day before my trip. So my mentality is not like, I'm still kind of working, you know?
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I guess it really depends what kind of job you have. If they really are dependent on you and you need to work the day before on the trip or on the day after the trip, then I could understand why that mentality will be there.
Yeah. Like, for this vacation, I had 2 nights off before we left. Like, we left Saturday morning. I had Thursday and Friday night off. But those 2 days were, I mean, I was not feeling very well, but those 2 days were also spent getting stuff together that I couldn't do because I was working and then sleeping half the day, and also like I just don't want to do that when I'm working, you know. And then I go on vacation, which to me is not like it's fun. It's vacation. It's not. I don't have work that night. You know.
Are you sort of like stressing out about work while on vacation?
Well, no, I didn't think about it, but like hanging out with people is work to me. Like I'm in.
So it drains you up. It drains you out.
Yes, like I'm in character. I have to like there was time. Cause I brought a friend. I brought my friend Chris, so I wouldn't be like super alone. And there was times where she would sleep or she'd be getting ready, and I would just go out and do my own thing. I put some earbuds in or my headphones on, and I would just go out. That to me was like time off work. Which I've known Chris for too long, so like it's like it's not like a new friend who I'm like trying to
impress
or anything, because I don't give a shit. She can leave if she wants to.
In California.
Yeah, I'll leave her in California. I thought about it. Anyways.
No, I understand though. It could be a lot being around people for a while. Like sometimes you need that time alone to just really collect yourself.
Do you enjoy time alone? Or do you prefer to like be with someone?
I think right now I prefer being with someone else because I've been spending so much time alone. So I just want to be with someone else, like hang out with people. But also it's hard being with people, you know? It's really hard if you can't connect with them instantly. But that could just be me. I've been finding it harder to connect with people. So it's harder to maintain a conversation, or if it's even awkward just standing there in silence, because it's like, oh, I don't know what this person's thinking about. I don't know if they want to constantly be having this conversation all the time, or I need to be around them. I need to be this character around them just so they are having fun with me. You know, so it definitely is draining.
It's exhausting.
Yeah. So I just want to hang out with someone who I don't have to put on a character. I don't have to be entertaining for them to have a good time with me, you know? Like I want us to have the occasional week just sit there in silence on our phones.
I love just like I found out recently that not recently, like last year, but I'm a little awkward. If we all didn't know that already.
Amen.
Period. I don't know. But like I love moments like if people can just come over and we could like talk and play video games, whatever, and then we can just stop for a little bit and do our own thing, like on our phones. We can both watch TikTok. I can scroll down Instagram. I don't care, you know. And we can like like if you see, it's like if I saw something funny, I can show you real quick.
Doing our own thing.
Yeah, that is nice. Like, sure, there's friends that are like the kind of people who like Chris again. I feel like she's the kind of person who like wants to do something together. Like when we hang out, she wants to like be constantly like
doing something,
which is fine. Yeah. I've spent 1,000 years with Chris, so I know that she's like that. Typically, so I prepare myself. But speaking of people, I've started seeing someone recently, and I don't see them that much, even though they live fucking 30 minutes away, because we've just been busy. It is draining trying to work when you have like vacations coming up and like you have to work and trying to like maintain like a healthy relationship, whether it's friends or a partner or shit, even your family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and even yourself.
Yeah. Because I gotta put me first, Lucius. I gotta put me first.
No, definitely. It sounds hard, and I'm glad I don't work there anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, we both probably wouldn't have 2 days and still have a lot of time of balancing it out. But it sounds like a lot.
It is. I have to sneeze, audience. The sneeze through my schnoz. No, we're good.
Pineapple.
Oh, what does that mean?
I heard it's supposed to stop someone from sneezing if you just say pineapple.
Did you just fucking hex me?
You won't be sneezing for a while now.
You won't be sneezing at all. You won't be doing much sneezing for the rest of your life. And by life and rest, I mean the next 30 seconds. For those of you who don't know, my dog is currently pacing outside my bedroom door for whatever reason.
Your dog's anxious right now.
He's stressing out for no goddamn reason.
That dog wants to come inside, and you're not letting him.
He wants to be on the podcast. Apparently, he has a lot to say.
Obsessions. I feel like obsessions come and go a lot of times.
They do.
Phases. But also, there's some obsessions that stick with us for a while. Like, for years.
Or they're like sometimes I hyperfixate really quick. And like, it happens for like a little bit. And it'll simmer a little bit. And it'll spike again, you know?
Yeah.
Like that kind of obsession.
It's similar to what we talked about in our last episode. About going down these rabbit holes, being really interested in something and just searching so much information on it.
Yeah.
What's been your current obsessions?
Okay, so in my time away from work, I've been laying in my bed rewatching. I have HBO Max, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know me. I just don't think it's mine. I think I steal it from somebody. As you should. And I did a little dive, and I found that they have every season of Doctor Who on HBO Max. So I've been reliving my middle school era, because I stopped watching like halfway through. If you watch Doctor Who, have you ever watched Doctor Who?
No.
The 11th Doctor, Matt Smith, I think I stopped watching like halfway through him because I just didn't have cable anymore. But now I'm getting caught up, and I'm getting caught up on everything. And they just released the new Doctor. What is his name? It's the person from. Have you seen Sex Education on Netflix?
No. I don't really watch shows.
Can you please keep that silence in? Because it was pointed. Unless it's Star Wars or Marvel, you don't fuck with it. Anyways, let me talk to you real quick. So, Sex Education, a great show. The gay friend, I don't remember his name. He's a new Doctor, and I'm glad that like I just started rewatching it, and they decided to release this because they're gonna do such an amazing job. They're going to do such an amazing job with this character. I just feel it in my bones.
I saw that. I saw you posted that. I thought they just introduced the last one recently, though. Like, didn't they? Or has it been years already?
Jodie Whittaker got released, like, years ago.
That's wild. I still remember when it was first announced she was going to be a doctor.
The incels were pissed.
Yeah. That was the only thing I remembered from it.
Yeah, because like the Master.
Now the racists are gonna be pissed.
Yeah, and the homophobics.
And homophobics.
Like, okay, there's a character called the Master. When they came back as a woman, I don't think there were people who were like super mad about it. I don't remember because it was a while ago. Maybe I'm sure there probably were people, but like they weren't super mad. And then Jodie Whittaker got casted, and people were upset. And I'm like, y'all are mad because she's a woman, but not mad because the bitch still ain't ginger. If you watch Doctor Who, it'd be funny.
Shout out to anyone.
Shout out to anyone who watches Doctor Who and gets the ginger reference. What's one of your current obsessions? Because I can go about Doctor Who for 4 more years, but
current obsessions of mine. I think. I feel like I'm back on just looking up creepy stuff. There's before, a while ago, I was really into looking up creepy stuff like paranormal sightings or true crime stuff. I was done with it for a while because I'm pretty sure it had an impact on our mental health. But I am back on it. I'm back on it because, you know, my morbid curiosity is stronger than my mental health.
That's not a good combination, I don't think.
But I feel like that's that and nostalgia.
Do you get nostalgia from seeing those kind of things?
Oh no, those two are not related to each other. not related. Nostalgia looking up past things I've used to watch in when I was a teenager or a little kid, and true crime / paranormal. Those things I have been into. I don't know any story. I can't remember any stories, but the world's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
It's pretty messed up out there. Watch out.
Watch out.
Someone told me during work about the donkey game.
What the fuck is that?
The donkey game is the donkey game is basically this very not safe for work performance that he saw in Mexico. It was a very dangerous part of Mexico that he said, that he emphasized on, that it was dangerous and a terrible place to go to, that if you were to go there, something bad will happen. But anyways, they had this live performance of this show. It's someone described it as a variety show starring this one woman, and what this woman goes through that show is absolutely horrendous.
What happened?
I don't know if I want to get into like descriptive details or anything, but I could. It involves her body, and the items involved are a live snake, ping pong balls in which they will write your name on it and shoot out. If you can see, for the audience at home who could see this on camera, they'll see my motions and where it was. I'm not gonna say it. She had a snake come out, a live snake come out, and she also had ping pong balls in which she would write the names of people there in the performance and then just shoot them out.
Like, slip it in.
Yeah, slip it in and shoot it right out.
Okay, see, that's cool. That's a talent. That's a variety.
Yeah. What about the live snake inside?
That's just sick and twisted.
If that was sick and twisted, the reason why it's called the Donkey Show is they bring out this donkey, painted it to look like a zebra, and you could just you just imagine, why would there be a donkey and a woman on stage?
Cut the camera, dead ass.
This dude told me that. He even said he went to see it live. It's a live performance.
This was a dude you met?
Yeah, at work. And he was like, oh, he was joking, saying, oh, I traumatized him. Like, in my mind, I was like, no, I've seen some pretty messed up things online as a child that messed me up good. So that was just the same as what I've seen previously.
What the fuck is going on here this day?
Well, after you said it was a dangerous part of Mexico, I totally understand if that was their only form of entertainment. But
is that what they do for
terrible fun? Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what they do.
I thought they made movies and like played sports.
No. Well, that's in the bad part of Mexico, though. Mexico is, I don't know what kind of.
It has levels. Everyone has levels. Everyone has everyone's multifaceted. Mexico's just like everyone else.
Mexico's a variety show.
The whole country is
a variety show. Any cartel members listening out there?
They already know our name and where we live, so we're done for.
My name is John
F. Kennedy.
Anyways,
my name is
that was this one of the stories at work I've been told. How true it is, I don't know. After work, I was thinking about it, and I was like, I wonder if that story was genuinely true, or they just made it up just to mess with me, because they knew I was new.
I hope that they just made it up to mess with you.
No, but that's what I heard. Like,
Stop moving your
I genuinely think it's real. I didn't look it up because I do not want to see that.
That reminds me of this thing that I saw on TikTok a while ago. It was like an art performance where this woman had, I think she stood there, and I think she was completely naked, I think, and she had a table full of objects, and I think she stood there for 16 hours, and the audience or anyone who walked by or whatever could do whatever they wanted to, like, her. Like, they would take turns, like they could use any object, and they could move her body however they wanted. And it started off like, this is from when I saw, from like what I heard on the TikTok video, on the TikTok. But it started off like calm. People were like drawing like a couple things on her face, like, or whatever,
funny things.
Yeah, and then things like got really, really bad. Like, they were like, people were like doing, I think it was like inappropriate things to her, and like there was a gun on the table, loaded. It was a loaded gun, and like they had it like in her hand, like near like the rest of her, pointed at the rest of her body. And it got so bad that at a certain point, some of the audience members formed like a circle around her to like prevent people from like touching her. And then at the end of the performance, like when the time was up, she just walked away. Like, she didn't say a word.
Wow. Now, I feel like amazing way to just show how humanity is.
Yeah.
You know, you get these horrendous type of people, the most vile, lowest form of human being. And then you got the other people.
You have these vile, treacherous creatures who the bottom of the barrel, and then you have other people.
Hey, if Star Wars taught me anything, there is no good. There's just the medium and the worst.
There is just do.
There is do.
There is do or do not.
There is no try.
No, yeah, like if.
But wow, do you know where that was?
I have no idea. It was like a while. It wasn't like recent. I don't think.
I feel like I've seen that before. Not like the actual performance, but I've seen like pictures of it.
I think there was pictures. But yeah, it's like the way people just act when like they know, because she wasn't going to move, like regardless of what was happening to her. she wasn't going to
dedicated.
Yeah, so like I think once they realized that they could do whatever they wanted, they got a little crazy. They got a little power hungry.
See, if stuff like that exists, then I won't think it's impossible if the donkey game actually exists, you know? Like, especially if what he said, it was a terrible place in Mexico, and then it's like, oh yeah, that's understandable. It's a terrible place. You gotta make money somehow.
Yeah.
So, this world's a big yikes.
You know, speaking of, not the treacherous, nasty, disgusting people, but the other people.
Yeah.
The others.
The others.
This is a little trigger warning. Mentions of unaliving. So, I went to California recently. We can also bench off into our vacation and talk about for this. But I went to California recently. And me and Chris were we went out to the pier on like the last night. We went to the pier to go to the sunset, right? And there was this guy by a trash can, and I was like, he was just looking really weird, and I was like, Chris, I think he's gonna jump. And she's like, he's not. So I'm like, okay. So like the entire time I kept my eye on him. I like the entire time, because I was like, I'm like, let me, like, do I need to go talk to him or something? We were taking our pictures and stuff, and like we got distracted doing our pictures and like enjoying the sunset, because what they came there for. We looked back. he's no longer wearing pants or shoes, and he's standing on the other side of the railing. And this guy with his friends, and he like taking pictures, and he like they walked past, and he like said something to him. I didn't hear what it was. I was kind of far away. He said something to him. And whatever he said made the guy like get back over and start putting his clothes back on. But then the other guy like left, like he didn't, whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's this other dude, who said something to him, walked away, and came back with, I assume, like his wife or girlfriend. And then they were both talking to him, and then all three of them walked away together.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on, but like, I think those people saved the dude's life.
Wait, so it was on the pier?
It was on the pier.
And there was water below?
Lots of water, cold water, hard waves.
I feel like they probably just wanted to jump in, you know? Like, I feel like if their intentions were to, like, do anything but just to swim and just to jump from that high, they would have left all their clothes on, you know? Like, I feel like they wouldn't care. They would have just done it with all clothes. But I feel like since they took off their clothes, they probably were thinking of just jumping in, just diving in, just for fun.
Have you been on a pier?
I have been on a pier, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Like, I've seen the pier. I looked over the pier in the water.
You're not wrong. It could be a possibility, but still, it was
what do you think about it? How did that make you feel after?
I just kept. I don't know. Like, I was worried the entire time because
that would have taken me out. No matter what kind of like scenario could have been, I would have been like, nope, I'm done for today. I'm going back. I'm being isolated in my room.
Yeah. Like I already like wasn't feeling kind of great, and it was cold, and I had a sunburn. There's a lot of things, and then I'm like, and I have like, there's been times in my childhood where people who cannot swim jump into a pool with no floaties or anything, so I have to go in after them and save them.
Wow.
And I think that stuck with me because in my entire time was like, if he jumps, regardless of why he was jumping, if he jumps, my body's just going to jump in after him. No thought, it's just going to go. And I'm like,
wow.
And that can't happen.
And you don't know what the guy said to him either?
Nope. The first guy or the second guy, I don't know what either of them said to them. I don't know what I don't know what the reason was. I don't know anything. But I was like, regardless of why he was jumping, even if he jumped, for like fun, you know, just like base jumping or the fuck it's called. Mm-hmm. It could have been a very serious injury, if not resulted in him passing away.
Yeah, because
like all of the
I feel like it's blocked off for a reason, that area underneath the pier, isn't it?
Well, yeah, like I mean, all the wood down there, like to hold the pier up. If waves hit you against that, or the waves itself were big waves, like they were hard waves, because it was like cloudy and like stuff out. I don't know, it's just a mess outside. But anyways, good people.
Good people at the right time.
At the right time.
Intentions unknown.
But still,
that's wild though. Let's stray away from this morbid talk. It took a really, really dark turn after talking about my obsessions.
You always have. Can I talk about another obsession?
Yeah.
Which is a lot more lighthearted. Death. No, I'm just this hyperfixation comes very frequently to me, and it lasts until I can get like whatever thoughts I have in my mind out onto like my notes app or whatever, and that is Pokemon. I can see one video or something and I am hooked. I don't know what recently got me onto it. I think it was Angel. I think they had mentioned something, and I was like, let me make you a Pokemon team. Angel's the name of my partner. And so I did that, right? And I've always had Pokemon teams for like myself, for like when I play the games, because I'm crazy. Because I'll just sit there. I have the Pokédex open on my phone at all times, and I just sit there and stare at these little things and look at everything. So I made him a team, and then I'm like, you know what? Let me remake all of my teams. So then I sat there for the past literally 4 days. I would come home from work, wake up, turn on Doctor Who. So I've been sitting there for hours, like the past 4 days, like not talking to anyone really, because I made him a team, and I had to go through every single generation making me a team. And now I've moved on to like my family and friends, which I've always had teams for them, but like I'm updating them and stuff, and I'm like, it's just a mess. My notes app, look, I'll show you my notes app since you can see, no one else can see. From here to here is all Pokemon.
Dang.
That's like nine notes, and each thing has like, I mean, it's a lot. That's another one of my obsessions. Is Pokemon.
Specifically making teams.
Yeah, I have like a whole universe. I have a Pokemon universe in my head constantly.
Is it part of the canon lore of Pokemon, or is it your own lore?
I mean, like, I feel like, I'm basing it all off the games. So like whatever happens in the games kind of just happens in my thing. But it's like me and like obviously like my mom character is like my mom in real life. And like my family's there. I meet you at one point in my journey. You eventually have like a team or whatever. But you have like your own thing going on in life. Like we don't really travel together.
Do you have like any enemies yet? Or is it the people you know you make
just
enemies?
No, I'm just kidding. But no, I don't have any enemies. Like, I was thinking of like,
you don't have like a arch nemesis like in the games?
No, but I'm thinking because I had this friend who was really obsessed with Pokemon as well. And we recently, I think I've mentioned this about 3 times on the podcast already. We've recently stopped being friends, but I had given him an entire team.
Oh,
so I might, and I deleted it because I was like, you don't get shit from me now. But I might just make them the bad guy.
Yeah, they could be the bad guy.
Yeah.
Don't they have them in the games too?
Like they do. They have like rivals and stuff, which I was thinking of just changing the rivals. Obviously, because since I'm not the main character, I can't have the same rivals, you know. But it's to be kind of like the same storyline.
If you want to commission your own Pokemon team, let Kasper know.
No, for real.
You should make a TikTok about it, just for that.
What do you mean?
Like, just showcase your work, what you have done. Like, showcase your people's names, people's teams. Have the card, and then once you get the tablet, you could put your drawings on there.
It's gonna be one stick figure and a bunch of stick figure animals. I cannot draw for the audience. I can't do it, but I will try.
You might get an audience from it. You might gain one.
True. I was thinking of
might get some fans. Some people might actually be like, hey, can I be a part of it?
People do like commissioning Pokemon teams. Like, well, they already have their team, but they like commissioning to draw people to draw it if they can't draw.
Yeah.
But which I wanted to do. But I'm like, I can just practice drawing. When you game, do you do that?
Make my own story?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to do that so much. I purposely play the game in which it's very lore accurate. So I won't make my character I'm playing as super overpowered that they could kill anyone. I would make it more realistic, more lore that I'm not this god. Or I also but I do play like that. I've been playing that like that since like as a kid, since those WWE games where you can make your own story on them. I used to do that all the time.
On WWE?
Yeah, I used to have my own story mode on there. I used to create my own story mode on WWE. But I don't know. I love story making.
I do too. I guess that's why you want to be a director, huh?
Yeah. Direct and write my own stories.
That makes sense for you.
I have this really good short film idea that I really want to get going, and it involves puppets and drugs. But the drug is just Smarties and crushed up. Like the way you smoke it in elementary.
Did I ever tell you I had a business of sorts?
What kind of business?
Where I would
You were the drug overlord.
I would sell pre-crushed Smarties.
You used to sell pre-crushed Smarties?
Yeah.
How much?
I don't remember.
Wow.
I think like it didn't last long. 'Cause, like I think like after I started doing it, I think Smarties literally got banned at my school.
You were the reason they were banned.
I might have been.
They saw this drug overlord upcoming.
They're like, the FBI can't handle this one. We have to take matters into our own hands.
Banning the whole thing.
Anyways, is there more details about your puppet Smarties? Because I'm very invested in that already.
I feel like not to talk about on the podcast right now. I feel like I want to keep that very secretive.
True.
Online. But that's what I want to include: puppets and a drug that is just Smarties crushed up the way you smoke them.
I respect it. It sounds fun.
Yeah. I haven't written any script or anything. It's just ideas throwing around my head. But I do eventually want to make that happen. I haven't made a film in so long.
What was the last one you made? It was
It was a stop motion animation called How to Make the Color Orange. It was pretty fun. If you want to check it out, look up my YouTube. You'll find it under my Instagram account.
I have a question.
What?
Did they find out how to make the color orange?
Did they find out how to make color orange? They did.
They did?
Yeah.
Happy endings, people. Happy endings.
I think it's a really sweet one. Honestly, it's my only romantic film I made.
Isn't all your other stuff scary?
All this stuff. No, I like to. I don't think they're scary. I mean, one of them is scary. But I just want to dig into like a variety of stuff with filmmaking. I want to dig in different kinds of genres, different kind of art styles. Really expose myself to all of those things.
I respect it.
Yeah, so I'm not just a one type of person, you know. I'm only good at making this one kind of thing.
It's on topic of you being a director and being talented and having ideas, but also still because I want Pokemon brain rot. In my world, you're a director who makes Pokemon movies.
Pokemon movies? Do they star in it too?
Like your team or whatever, and then you also do like documentary type stuff too.
It's canon now. I made Detective Pikachu in Kasper's universe.
You did. You did. Yep, it's canon. In my universe, you are the director of Detective Pikachu. Director Pikachu.
That's amazing, though. Now you really gotta make that. You really gotta make this into a story.
Anyways, that was
webtoons.
I could do webtoons.
Yeah, in a comic book.
It says I really can't draw or write.
You can always go to other people for that. Right? Like, write your story.
I mean, like, I just know that if I start writing things, I'll get bored.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Hey, I'm always down to make some content. I'm always down to write some stuff. I'll be your script writer.
My scripter. Anyways, that was still on the topic, so I promise I'm not okay. No more Pokemon talk.
Let's talk about the future. Well, not far into the future. Not like 10 years from now or 5 years from now.
You said you didn't want to get dark.
Let's say these next 2 months.
Okay.
I know, for example, we are going on a trip. Me and you and Florence.
Where?
To California.
When? Don't say that date. Don't say the date.
Find us there.
What are we going for?
What are we going for? We're going for Star Wars night. Disneyland is doing a Star Wars event because I don't know how big a Star Wars fan.
We
are huge Star Wars fans.
But if you've been watching this, if you've been listening to this podcast, you should know that.
In the polls right now.
Let us know in the comments below.
But we are going there on a trip. 3 days? Or 2.5.
2.5.
2.5 days trip to California for this. It's next weekend. So we might have an episode. We might not have an episode for next weekend.
Oh, true. Probably not.
Probably not. Depending how things go.
Because we could do
the hot tub. If we have a hot tub.
Oh, that would be hot tub time machine. Wait, no, we can't do that next episode.
We can't do the next one? Why? 5. Oh, yeah!
Because that'll be our 10th episode, and we have something very large planned for the 10th episode.
10th episode? You wanna talk about it?
We have... Well, no, because I don't want to give too much away, but we have... The reason we didn't do a podcast last weekend was, one, we were busy, but two, because we needed more time to talk about what we want to do for the 10th episode. That's why this episode is kind of just random and like catching up with life.
It's a filler one.
It really is just a filler episode. But we have something planned. It'll be not in the studio, as majority of our episodes are, I've realized.
Yeah, a lot of episodes are not in the studio.
That's because we don't have a studio. We're in my bedroom.
In the shack.
We're in the
Pineapple.
He's texting me again. We're in my shack on my lawn chair and my futon. So until we get a real studio, deal with it.
And for anyone who's been following the Instagram, they do know one of the hints is we are getting a banner.
This is true.
Getting a banner with our name and some pictures on it for the 10th episode. And we'll be somewhere public.
Somewhere not in my basement.
Somewhere public and somewhere where we could possibly get attacked and harassed for.
And we'll let you know later date, so maybe you can stop by and visit us.
Please. But that's what we have planned for our 10th episode. It's going to be a big one. Bigger than usual. Getting out of our comfort zones. Risking death.
Risking death. And by death, he means chicken salad sandwiches falling from the sky. I don't know where I was going with that. I was gonna make a joke and then I'm hungry.
Make sure to come there, little chicken fingers. we would have chicken fingers there.
If you're a true little chicken finger, you'll definitely come to the place, to the predestinated place that will be shared with you later.
We would when the time comes closer, we will let everyone know where the place will be at.
And we'd love to see you there.
Please do.
And if you don't come, we'll come to you. And we'll turn you into a little chicken finger.
We'll go in your house. We'll eat your fingers.
Oh, you'll become our KFC meal.
But that's what we have planned out for the future. For the podcast and for ourselves. I guess for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But that's what we have going on. And
we're so busy.
We're busy. But I was also thinking about vlogging on the trip.
That would be a good idea. That'd be fun.
Have some content,
Put it on the Patreon.
Put on the Patreon. Since we won't have an episode, we could do some vlogging.
We could do some vlogging.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just check out our Instagram, because that's where we'll post it, I assume.
We'll post it on Instagram and TikTok, and
we should do...
What was the dance move?
I was having like a viral... my body had to tell you the story. We should do... we should make a post on the podcast of us, when we go to Disney, it's Star Wars Day, we're going to be dressed up, cosplaying, if you will. We should make a post, even though it's not podcast related. It could be like us 5 feet apart.
Yeah,
in our Star Wars
outfits. Yeah.
I just think it'd be kind of funny and cute, and
that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
But look out for all those things to come. This podcast is not dead yet.
And then we both just our souls just. He said yeah. He said after the 10th episode, I make no fucking promises.
After the 10th one, well, we might be dead after the 10th one.
We might be, because I'll give you another hint. We're doing it in a very dangerous part of town. Very dangerous.
And after we talked about how dangerous people are, we don't know what's to come.
Anything could happen.
But we're not gonna give our bodies up for anyone to touch, though.
I might. Just kidding. I'm in a happy committed relationship.
Any last words to the audience?
So in Pokemon, no, I'm just kidding.
Another hour?
At least another 45 minutes.
Any last things to say about obsessions, humans, or just the future of this podcast, or the future of the people watching this?
Okay, well, I'll do all three. Obsessions. If you want to be in my Pokemon world, share with me. If you like Doctor Who, comment down below. Tell me your favorite episode. Tell me who your favorite Doctor is. Personally, one of mine is David Tennant. Love him. He did an amazing run on the show, I think. Share your favorite companion, alien. I don't care. I don't know all about it. People. I hate people. Number 3. I personally am having a great time doing the podcast. I know that we get a little busy sometimes, so episodes like this are just gonna be might just be random, or might be a week late if we get busy, because life is life. This isn't our only source of...
If we're not getting paid for this, we can't make this a priority.
I was gonna say, this isn't our only source of money. We don't get paid for this.
We don't get paid at all for this.
If you would like to pay us... I'm just kidding. No, but I'm having a great time doing this. If Renee ever kills it, blame him. It's on him.
Kills it.
I hope y'all are listening. Hope y'all having a great time listening. Comment down below if you hate it. If you love it, also comment down below.
Please show us any reaction.
Just put some just my gaze. Just keyboard smash, please. That's all I need from you. My heterosexuals, go home. What the fuck are you doing on this podcast?
I mean, this is the end. They're gonna leave already.
I'm watching you.
So,
do you have any words?
Any words? Stay groovy.
I'm gonna stand up, and the snake is going to fall out of my body.
A snake? Be careful out there. Be careful out there, and I hope you stay with us for our future of this podcast. We don't know what the future of this is going, but hopefully, in a studio and not in a shack.
If it goes back into a shack, you're gonna have to kill it. It has to be you, because I can't do it.
I'll have to give the bad news. But as always, thank you so much for watching. 2 bros 5 feet apart. And if you want to guest star in it, next episode is a perfect time to guest star in it. Perfect opportunity. It'll get you out the house. You have a reason to get out of the house. You have a reason to communicate with people, and you could say something that you might regret on the internet.
That's my favorite thing in the world.
And we will not blur your face out.
But there will be one person. Can we do one person with the Jane Doe thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one person. So better be there
If
first.
you want to be the one Jane Doe, comment below and come.
And yeah. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.